It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete. Looking at his back to start this one. So back to the huddle now for 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, but it certainly wasn't.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. We started a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Nix looking to throw. That's a man, that's Cortland Sutton. Keeps it moving. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. At the 20. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens hold a slim 2-point lead early. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for Rocky the kicker.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nick's now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, they need 7. Here's Nix to throw. Short pass brought in. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Man in motion here. Nix now, 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Quick pass left side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a field goal lead in our opening quarter.
play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's the Broncos out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Middle. Oh, I said.
They'll run now on 2nd down. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, I said.
3rd and long for him here. Ball came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
No Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Lamar off the play fake. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Middle.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
So 2nd and 5 on deck, and as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Kill. Oh, my son.
Running it again with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Oh, my son. Hey.
Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
What? Run in. Get a shot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if we can't do that, this offense can't get started.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Pull out. Ready. Ready. Wait, hot. Hey, shot.
They send a man in motion. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. So Lucy Kane able to make that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Almost.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. with 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Ready. Get out.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's go.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready. Sit out.
There's one left for Lamar. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Sit out. Ready. Sit out.
This one sent up for Lamar. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returnable from the 1. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 46. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pressure coming for Nix. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch who really makes the magic happen.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it fourth down.
You know, Kit, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Looking to throw. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Lamar. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Runs inside the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set up. Go. Set up.
Now it's Jackson. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hey, middle. Nice shot.
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. This is Dobbins. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. A give to Dobbins. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Nix from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Second down now, they need 7. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Going for the first with Dobbins. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Caught by Bauer. Bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw for Jackson. Deep shot doesn't quite work out, so that's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
Lamar throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Working quickly here. Jackson's going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jackson to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
And again, it's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They send Mims left. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 3 on the game. It's now 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds a man, right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 10. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Get out. Ready. Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot.
Lamar now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Throwing again is Lamar. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Go.
From the red zone now. It's inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Henry. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Ravens 38.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Kill. Over 17. Ready.
Running this with Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. God, man, it's Marvin Mims. Hits the 20. He's at the 10. At the 5. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
48. Ravens 38.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.